We now return to Let's Play Shadowrun Returns. Good morning, get on with it. Given Mr. Silverstar's paranoia about security, we could not get into his office in a straightforward manner last night. However, thanks to the mayhem created by you and your Shadowrunners, a situation ripe for exploitation now exists. Ripe for exploitation, yes, okay. Shipping records indicate that Mr. Silverstar recently took delivery of several paintings he commissioned after being promoted VP of Telestrian Security. On the same day, building maintenance reported installing the artwork in the office at the same time as a piece of equipment purchased from Fuji Corp. Although they attempted to obfuscate its use, I believe it is a safe. And the sample is in the safe. You're very bright. Okay, I just need to get past his personnels. So I tell him I have evidence so I can get inside his office for an interview. Close, you will plant evidence of your own creation. Okay, I can handle it, but I'll need a way to get around the building without attracting attention. There's a janitor's uniform in the locker. Don't blow your cover. And plant these comlink chips. Supervisor. Hey, there you are. I'm Steve Scott. I'll be your direct supervisor. Blah, blah, blah. Normally we'd watch an orientation trid and walk through our mission statement, but, well, it's going to be hard for you on your first day, but you're going to clean up a lot of blood. Okay. Right, I'm a janitor. Whiz. You'll have your hands full. There was some sort of break-in last night. Blah, blah, blah. Straighten up the floor, stay out of trouble. Got it. I hope they get whoever did this. Yeah. Okay. Tech worker. Thanks for coming. Can you believe it? Silverstar is calling it an intrusion, but I know the aftermath of a Shadowrun when I see it. Right. Do you think you could duck out of here for a smoke or something? It'd be easier if I didn't have to clean around you. Oh yeah, no problem. Give me back control. There we go. Remove access panel and place a comlink chip. Easy enough. Let's see what's in here. Take some LAN parts. We are going through the area that we screwed up in the last mission. Or the mission before, actually. Two men are staring into the vent and shaking their heads. Look, Raoul, I know, and you know, that there's nothing in that vent, but when I told that to Silverstar, he accused me of not wanting to crawl in there. Said I was letting the company down by not displaying the corporate value of duty. Talking to these guys is actually important. We're gonna need to know duty. A little bit later. Suit sure love their mission statements. I guess we should just be happy Mr. Telestrian isn't here today. Just get in there and take another look. Right. Okay. I think you're done with events for today. They want me to get this room back in order. If anyone asks, you saw me in there, alright? Now, a lot of this stuff, I think, in here... No. We need to go put this in here. I think it's in here. We pick up clues for a puzzle that we will need to solve a little bit later. And that comes either through dialogue or documents we find. I don't really remember. This terminal was left unsecured. Okay, so basically this guy's now in trouble because his terminal was left unsecured while the Shadowrun was going on. So now we need to help him out, to get him out of the room. What do you want? Can't you say I'm busy? Looks like you're in some real trouble, chummer. Buzz, unless you can clean up a shattered career, leave me alone. I came across some items that might help you. I doubt it. You know the guy who said life isn't fair? He was talking about me. Security's bullying you, but I could make it look like your terminal was tampered with and no one would be the wiser. You're right. There is no reason I should let security push me around. Just do it quick. Yeah, I need you to get out of here. And we don't need to repeat that. Okay, first I guess I need to do this, and then I can get him out of there. Okay. Thanks so much. I won't forget this when your review comes up. Hey, no problem. Now, would you mind clearing out of here? Okay. And we got one more? Oh shit. I got a lot of karma I can put in. Okay. Oh, it looks like I did my job. Completed that objective, so now I need to come back to the guard. I need to get upstairs. My supervisor says there's more cleaning to do. Top floors may only be accessed with the express authorization of Eric Silverstar. Hey, I found all these chips in some of the Matrix switch boxes. Is that important? Guard thinks for a moment and activates his comlink. He then turns back to you. After his brief conversation, Mr. Silverstar wants to see you in his office immediately. At this point, I'm not really reading so much as I am paraphrasing what is written in the dialogue. The brutish dog-eat-dog existence of a slum dweller is a far cry from the quiet desperation and existential nothingness of a corporate wage slave. Yet after your time at Telestrian Industries, it's unclear which is more bleak. The elevator rises smoothly, its blanderized music assaulting you once again as you ascend to the executive floor. And your goal. Okay. I hope I remember this puzzle from last time. There you are. Seems that some of my best are letting me down, and it's good to see that you're displaying one of the most important of my 3 key values. Well, it's duty above all, right? Well, yes, that is the first value. Remember that. And I'm glad more than those outside of security follow it, and from a janitor, no less. No, I'm speaking of my third and final value of vigilance, which seems to be sorely lacking around here. Thank you, sir. Well, rewards and punishments must be given where required. Now please start filling out the report on the datapad, and I'm afraid I must ask you not to sit in my chair given your attire. Need to go head downstairs and investigate your findings. I'll be right back. Okay, and so basically Baron Samedi is going to keep an eye on him and freak us the fuck out when he gets too damn close. Okay, the plaque underneath this says duty. We gotta push it. Then, I think it's this one. Independence. No, fuck. Okay, shut up, Samedi. I've already forgotten the pattern. God damn it. Okay, so it's that one. Shut up, Samedi. Okay, give me my fucking mouse back. Oh, fuck off! Don't have time for this shit. Vigilance is the third one. I think this give me... What the fuck? Oh, I didn't have to push all 5, right. He said 3 values. Okay, walk away with that. And, in here... Jesus Christ. Go in there. Needs a DNA sample. Did I not pick up that fucking cigar? There we go. Okay. DNA scanner. I've got the sample. Fantastic. Now I have to get the fuck out of here. It looks like that is a secret passage. I have no idea. It's not the way out, though. Hey, this is a restricted area. Too bad. And we're out. Good morning, moron. Good morning, Detective McCluskey. It's a fine day for police corruption, isn't it? That's right, dummy. Keep flapping your jaw. That sort of thing will be perfect for where you're going. Mr. Telestrian wants to meet with you in person. He wants to chat about last night's fun and games. You can come along quietly, or you can meet him in a body bag. Let's get this over with. I have things to do. Damn, I was hoping to be able to bring you in feet first. The estate. From the floor of the Lone Star cruiser, you watch the tops of the downtown corridor's office buildings disappear, replaced by the gray overcast over the I-90 bridge. The nylon restraints binding your wrists and ankles, along with McCluskey's whistling to the radio, make for an unpleasant ride. A half hour later, the cruiser hits a whisper-smooth patch of road, and a magnificent mansion fills your view, its design a blend of old-world finery and elvish grace. The car pulls to an abrupt halt, and you're dragged onto the driveway where McCluskey pulls a nasty-looking knife and cuts your bonds. You look up to see you're surrounded by a squad of green-clad ghosts, special forces from Tier-Turn gear. Massaging the feeling back into your numb extremities, you prepare to meet the man himself, James Telestrian III. Mr. Quaff. Or however the fuck you pronounce such a fucked up name. Mr. Telestrian is expecting you. Thanks, Jeeves. Delighted to be of service. You may wait here for a few moments to gather yourself before you enter Mr. Telestrian's office. Some people find they need time to prepare themselves before meeting an elf of his stature. However, the upstairs is off limits, blah blah. And here is Algernon. We never really talked to him, and I'm not gonna really talk to him now, so let's go get all this over. Where is he? There he is. As you approach, James looks up from his computer screen, blah blah. I've been reviewing the results of your visit to my Seattle office last night. I admit they are impressive. You have generated a considerable amount of damage to my office complex, killed or wounded many of my security personnel, and it cost my vice president of security his job. In 24 hours you have accumulated quite a bill with me. How do you intend to settle it? Once my current assignment is complete, I would be happy to discuss working off my debt to you, Mr. Telestrian. That discussion may happen one day, assuming the outcome of this conversation does not result in your immediate termination. When one is in my debt, they remain in my debt until such time that I decide that debt is repaid. There will be no negotiation on that point, however. You have one piece of information which you might use as a bargaining chip in the little time you have left. I am interested to know why you and your team of criminals fought your way through my security up to my private office to access the Matrix and uncover the location of a simple research project. I took the Aegis sample to kill giant insect spirits. I find your bluntness somehow refreshing. Mr. Quoth, please ask my daughter to come in. The young pretty elf has dark circles under her eyes and a haunted expression on her face. She recognizes you instantly. It's you! You're the man who helped me escape from the Universal Brotherhood. How did you get here? Thank you, Marie-Louise. You have confirmed the identity of your rescuer and given me reason to forgive him for his trespasses against me. I'm glad you're here. Good to see you got out okay. I'm not okay. I can't sleep at all. I'm afraid that this is a dream and I'll wake up and there'll still be bugs. You can relax, Marie-Louise. You are safe. It is over. No, it won't be over until they're all dead. You didn't see them. You don't understand. You and those men you flew in here, all you do is talk. It's just like you to form a committee, Father. I knew that someone had to take action. That's why I got Hakim involved. I see. It was you and your crippled little friend who leaked Aegis to this man. We'll speak of it later, in private. Now then, Gaz, there are people I wish you to meet, the committee my daughter alluded to. We will adjourn to the library. I would be delighted. There is a weight in Telestrian's library, a sense of magnitude and of purpose, blah blah. Lady and gentlemen, this is Gaz. He is the elf who saved my daughter and the only one who has faced our common enemy in combat. Herr Brackhaus, what does the representative of the great dragon Lofweir have to tell us about the magical insect this Shadowrunner uncovered? My Lord Wolfweir has witnessed the insect spirit's physical manifestation before, roughly 9,000 years ago. As you are aware, magic ebbs and flows from the earth, cycling from peak to peak over the course of 5,200 years. As the level of magic grows... Hans dear, I love you, but you could babble on forever, and I believe time is of the essence. Gaz, is it? Delighted. The bug you fought was not merely magical. In fact, it isn't from this world at all. It's the physical embodiment of an insect spirit from another plane of existence. Is that why I couldn't kill it? Exactly so. Your little buggy friend exists on both planes simultaneously. Now, an insect spirit can't simply thumb a ride through astral space and show up on Earth late for dinner, dinner in this case being us. Two elements are required to bring one across the void, a shaman and a host. Okay, now I know where this is going. Best candidates are disaffected and disenfranchised, in short, weak-willed. Explains everyone at the Universal Brotherhood. Finally, by performing what has to be the most truly disgusting ritual, the shaman serving the insect totem implants the spirit into the host, willing or not. I don't like the sound of this. You shouldn't. It's bad. Really, really bad. The initial bugs prepare a nest for the summoning of a queen. Once a nest has its queen, she literally explodes with newly manifest insect spirits, infesting everybody. It's not an infestation, Gaz. It is an invasion. My Lord Lofweir knew this day would come, but he did not know precisely where or nor when. Your rescue of Mr. Telestrian's daughter has exposed the existence of an insect spirit for the first time in this cycle of the world. Okay, so you're early to the party this time. That gives you the upper hand, right? We are not early. We merely have experience on our side. The insect spirit is only resident in the transformed host's body. Conventional weapons can hurt the body and expose the spirit, but the spirit itself cannot be destroyed by mundane means. Hence Project Aegis. Herr Telestrian's biotechnology and agricultural divisions worked with my Lord Lofweir's thaumaturgical engineers and designed Project Aegis to destroy an insect spirit once it is released from its host. Blah blah. So basically, we have a fucking weapon that they want me to use and shoot the insects. It stomps bugs dead, got it. Crudely put, but accurate. We must stop the Universal Brotherhood from summoning a queen. Okay, so what makes you think this Project Aegis will actually work? Because it has to. Okay. Are you willing to undergo this mission, Gaz? I'm a professional and professionals get paid for their work. I assume that serving all mankind involves compensation? Of course. Here is my proposal. If you prevent the queen from being summoned and destroy the insects, 1 million nuyen will be divided by the surviving team members. Sign me up. Okay. There is one final note of warning, if you will. You have seen the danger the insects represent, but you have not witnessed the shaman's power. The shaman must tap into a powerful source of magic in order to summon a queen. We do not know what abilities that power will grant. Fine. Okay, and he's coming with me. Great. Harlequin is coming with me. It is time to gear up, and then we can get the hell out of here. This entire episode is nothing but talking. Okay, show me your gear. Weapons. And I may as well splurge, because I've got a lot of money. Oh, let's get that one just for the hell of it. Consumables. I think I've got nothing. Let's sell that first. Phosphorus. 2 of those. How about some outfits? I'm still doing the best I can. Any new cyberware? I really don't want to load myself up on this stuff. I could definitely do that. Let's talk to Algernon. Get some med kits. He doesn't have med kits. Who has med kits? I know one of these people has med kits. I don't think he has med kits. Never mind. Let me go talk to, what's his face, one more time. It would be under consumables, so it's not here. So I'm going into this without any fucking med kits. If we continue talking to her, we learn that Hakim is like her boyfriend that her father doesn't approve of. Typical bullshit. Okay, we are doing this without medkits. Let's go stomp some bugs. I suppose you should know, Telestrian's technicians only had time to create a few prototype Aegis launchers. I'll be taking one naturally, another is for you. Treat her well. If you want additional bug-splattering firepower, James has agreed to allow one of his personal elite guard to accompany us. Okay. And I will take them. Next, however, I need to consider who else I'm going to take. And should probably be someone who can heal. They've got a few med kits. You know, if I'm gonna be out med kits, I should just go fill up on fucking grenades. I would rather have someone who can actually do lots of damage as well. Although having some of the armor and all that, okay, we'll take you. The hunt begins. Your return to the Universal Brotherhood is anything but subtle. The team hits the same back door Coyote found, and you storm through, quickly making your way into the restricted area and the room where you last met Jessica, and first encountered the bug. You stand there together, listening to the sounds of chittering coming from somewhere distant. Harlequin stares into the darkness, humming tunelessly while fingering the sword at his hip. Then he turns, lifts his Aegis launcher to his lips, and gives it a kiss. You give the signal, and the hunt begins. I'll just hang on to that. Alright. See you next time.